Hey everybody! Today I'm making soap. It's Mother's Day. I mean, it's probably not Mother's Day when you see this, but it is Mother's Day. And I'm gonna make a soap inspired by my mother, who passed 2.5 years ago. Ripped me to shreds. I love her so much and I miss her. Her name was Lena May. And when she was in high school, people would call her Lemonade. So today, I'm gonna make lemon buttermilk soap, but I'm gonna call it lemonade. So, hope you enjoy it. I know you've seen 1,000 soap videos, but you know, I'm probably gonna talk about like all this weird quarantine stuff and how I'm coping and how I'm doing things to raise my vibration, like making soap. Let's go. Okay, so I've got all of my oils and butters melted and in this little container. And I'm telling you today I'm using coconut butter in the soap because it is really great. And my mom used to put coconut butter on her legs in the summertime. I won't talk about the baby oil and the iodine. You know you did it too. So anyway, I like to soap well under 100 degrees, and I'm taking my temperature. We're 92 here, and my lye is 102. Groovy. So we're ready to pour. Now they tell you to pour down a stick blender, and this is my stick blender. She doesn't have a name. I probably should have named this thing. I guess you don't have to have a name for your stick blender, but it's important to like burp it and get the bubbles out, because if not, you'll have a little bit of weirdness. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour my lye. It's a lot of lye. I'm not gonna pour it down the stick blender. I'm just gonna be super duper careful. And I don't have my eyewear on that I'm supposed to have on, so I'm gonna pray to Jesus that this goes well. And see, just like that. Ta-da! Let me put my goggles on. And I'm going to tell you, you really want, if you've never made soap before, it's important. It's super duper important. It's super duper important to take precautions, because I'm telling you, one time I thought I was groovy and I didn't, and I didn't wear gloves, and I had a big mess getting my soap in the mold, and I got liquid soap. I got raw soap under my fingernails, and it was very painful for a really long time. So, okay. So we really just want to get this just to emulsification. And I didn't use all of the water that I normally use, because I'm going to put buttermilk in it. And I'm going to do that right now. It's in a party cup. I let this warm up so it wouldn't cause me any issues either. Sometimes, you know, you got cold stuff, and your hard butters will act a fool if you mix everything up like that, so I'm not doing it. I'm only going to do a tiny little bit. I'm going to pour some of this off in just a second, because it's already, because you know there's sugar in the milk. So I'm gonna tappy, put this over here. I'm gonna pour a little bit off into a container, because we're gonna put that on the top, just like that. And the rest of this we're just gonna make kind of one color. I'm gonna put just a little bit of titanium dioxide. And actually, titanium dioxide has groovy properties for your soap too. It kind of takes out toxins, and I'm just going to put a little bit in there, and you can see it's sitting right on the top, so it's going to be a bastard. And I'm going to put just a little bit of Firefly Mica from Nurture Soaps in here. Oop, I can't do that without this. And we're just going to get this to a lemony color. Nice and lemony. I'm a sloppy, messy soaper, and I panic. So sorry about it. I'm trying to get better about it. Because because I do love soap. I do love, love, love to make soap. And when it works out really well, I'm like, I feel like I've really done something. But I don't want, this is already a trace. I just need to get it mixed in really, really well. And now we're gonna put in our, we're gonna put this in. It's Awaken. It's a very lemony scent from Nurture Soap Supply. I love Nurture Soap. See what I tell you, I'm messy. I love Nurture Soap Supply. I'm gonna tell you why I love them, because they're hilarious. They send me a little joke every time I order. I just made a big mess. I hope we can get this in here without it getting too hot. Come on, baby. Come on. Work with me. You know you love me, just like I love you. Whoa, excuse me. Sound like a big old. All right, that looks pretty good. And I'm gonna tell you what, it smells really good. Can you reach in there and get me a, Sandra's helping me today until I get used to doing this. Like a spatula. So I got a new, oh, that's a great big one, but it'll work. I got a new soap mold from Heritage Molds or Heritage, something like that. And I'm hoping it works. I'm gonna give this a big stir around before we do that. All right, let me go grab my mold. I'll be right back. All right, this is my new mold. Ta-da-da-da. Look, it's got a guillotine. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and pour this in here. This holds a lot of soap, y'all. It doesn't look like it, but it says it holds a lot. I'm praying to Jesus it does, because I sure did make a lot of soap. I went by their measurements and ran it all through the soap calculator, which is what you gotta do. It looks like it's gonna be, it looks like it's right. Shimmy, 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 pat, pat, shaky, shaky, shaky. Get my spatula. I know I'm gonna block you, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna unblock you in a minute, just like Facebook. Okay. So you wanna like scrape your container out. I'm gonna tell you why. It's not because we don't want to waste precious soap, which, I mean, that's true. You don't want to waste precious soap, but my God, is it easier to clean when you don't have so much soap. Because you can't just wash this up like that. It is a thing. Because if you put raw soap down your sink, it'll saponify in your pipes, and then the next thing you know, you got a big giant plumbing bill to pay. Hang on, I'll grab just a little bit more out of here. I'm just gonna mash it around. Mash it around, come on, everybody in the corner. La da da. God almighty, it's like pudding. Buttermilk accelerates. Who knew? Not me. Guess I should have read some more. They tell you to put it in ice cubes and then put it in the lye, but I'm going to tell you something. I don't think I'm that patient. One, and two, I'm not a plan aheader, you know, when it comes to making soap. I'm like, let's just get the stuff. We'll go over and we'll make the soap. And now I'm going to put this on top. It is a mess, girls, but we're going to do it. It is a hard mess. Now, if any of my soap of the monthers are watching this and going, "Oh my God, I don't want to see this because this is gonna be next month." It's not next month's soap of the month. It's not. I'm getting ready to make another website that's not Susu Studio, or it is Susu Studio. SusuSoaps.com is what it will be. It's not up yet. Right now my products are all on Susan Rushing Collective.com, but you know, that's all clearing baths and woo-woo stuff, and making soap and making crafts and you know, making good things to put on our skin. It gives me joy, man. So since we've been in this quarantine situation, I've had to actually really focus on trying to put things on my calendar that make me have joy. I mean, really. Because it is, it's a hard time when you are, I mean, I always tell people I'm like the extroverted introvert, but ladies and gentlemen, mother needs socialization, and that is not a lie. All right, I'm gonna whack this on the counter or real hard. I never, God, that's a lot of soap. I'm gonna pause this to go. Okay. I'm just gonna clean up a little bit here. It did hold all that soap right up to the daggone top. I'm gonna texturize it a little bit. Good Lord, that popsicle sticks like a snail with vertigo, man. It's not bugging me. Can you grab me a spoon out of there? Spoon. Spoony spoon, yeah. Fine. I'm just gonna dig in here with a spoon like this. Now, I only made this one color for a couple of reasons. One is because I didn't know how this buttermilk was going to do, and clearly buttermilk doesn't love me. But also, you know, my mother she was not plain, but she did not like flashy things unless it was jewelry. And then she loved jewelry. But I made it plain because I think she would have liked it plain. Plain, simple, and a little bit luxurious. That's kind of my mom. I don't know what I'm going to do with this little rumpy thing right here. Just do a little bit of that. Somebody will get a kiss in the middle. But in honor of my mother and her flashiness, I'm going to sprinkle some of these gold jojoba beads on. These are so precious, and they're filled with jojoba oil. And look, they're just like little beads. They're so cute. And we're just gonna sprinkle them all, sprinkly dinkledy. They're sticking to my glove. I'll sprinkle them out of the package. What the heck, you know? What the heck? So here's to you, Mama. I'll clean this edge up again. And I also have these little lemons that I made with a little mold that I got from Vanilla. They look like little lemons. So I'm just gonna stick it on each little bar of soap. Just like that. you don't have to see me do all that. I'm sure you don't want to know about it, but I think these are going to be precious. And if they're not precious, or you don't think they're precious, it's okay. It made me happy doing it. So that's what I'm going to say to you today. Go find some things that make you happy and go do them. If it's not making soap, if it's drawing a picture or singing a song or playing the ukulele. If you like to play the ukulele, go look at the great, like, what is it? The Ukulele Orchestra of Great Britain. Oh my God, I love it. It's so much fun. Yeah, I'm corny, but I don't care. Okay. So once we get all this done, we'll put this soap to bed. Cute little lemon babies. Whoop, don't fall. I only have enough for what I'm doing. So I've been finding that it's not super difficult. Like when we first started this quarantine stuff, it was okay. I was like, woohoo, I don't have to, deal with people. I'm solid. I'm at my house. I can work from home a little bit, and I feel good about that. But I'm going to tell you, I hit about I think we're at day 50, I don't know how many, but I got to like the 50th day, and I was like, okay, my nerves are wrecked. So I did take a little trip to my work, and whoop, upside down lemon, that's not okay. And it made me feel a little bit better. But I feel guilty about that all in the same because, I probably shouldn't have gone out. I've been at home for however many days, but, I got a wind chime and I got some candles that make me feel happy. And that helped. So I'm just gonna say, put things on your calendar, even if it's things at home. Go take a class on Udemy or what's that other one? Skillshare. Do some fun stuff. Because when your vibration gets low, when your etheric vibration gets low, which is like some people call it their aura or whatever, but when you get low like that, bad stuff starts to happen. And I'm not saying that you manifest the bad stuff, but like that lower level energy, I'm gonna put glitter on this too. That lower level energy just invites more bad stuff. So it's kind of, sometimes these things work and sometimes they don't. So we're just gonna take it out and do it. Lower level energy invites more lower level energy. It's like that whole birds of a feather thing, right? So we kind of have to take care of ourselves in that way. And if you struggle with depression, after my mom passed, I struggled with depression pretty badly. I did go get help, and I'm grateful that I did it. But if I hadn't, I think I'd be in a much different place. And all of now I'm through Mom's death enough to be happy with the good memories and not focus on the bad stuff. So, it's winter. But it's hard when you're sitting with yourself all the time not to get into a stinky place. But we can't let ourselves get in a stinky place. We just have to keep putting glitter on stuff. We just have to keep being happy, because happy matters. And if you find yourself not being able to get happy, try to find something that normally makes you happy. And maybe that will help you get happy. Or you can get some of these goggles. Okay. I'm gonna spray this with alcohol, not bourbon, which is my choice, but Give it a good douse. And, oh God, it's heavy. And it's hard, it's like hard. I can tilt it. See, look. Oh, not a problem. All right. We'll see you back in probably 24 hours or so after this takes a nap. and we'll cut it and we'll see what we got. Hopefully these lemons will line up. Oh, we're back. We're gonna, oh well, okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. I already cut some of this soap because I couldn't wait. So my new loaf mold, my new slab mold, made 4 loaves about this size. You can see how pretty this is. I'm like really happy with it. I do need to figure out how to line up my bars because I did have to cut through some lemons, but we're gonna cut this. And I got this cutter from Bud. What's up, Bud? Bud's Heritage. I don't know what's called, Bud's Workshop or something like that, but you can find him on Etsy. All you have to do is put in Bud soap cutter and you'll find him. So these are kind of, these are a new shape for me. My regular soap is kind of big, like wide and fat. But I started noticing that, you know, I was winding up with like a little flat sliver. And I think that if we have some chunkier bars like this is how the soap turned out. It's really pretty. I think if we have some chunkier bars like this, then they will all go down, they'll all shrink down at the same size, and we won't have such like a little, you know, be working with a sliver. All right. This is a hard bar soap, so I'm hoping curing time won't be as long. You can see how it looks. Oh, somebody's trying to get me on my telephone. It turned out, that's the back end of it, but it turned out really cute. There's our little lemon on top, our little melt and pour lemon, and our little jojoba beads. Now, I got these jojoba beads from Brambleberry. I don't know of anybody else that has them. And I got this little gold holographic glitter I got from Nurture Soaps. I buy a lot of my stuff from Nurture Soaps. I know I said that before, but I just said it again. So, the only thing that I don't like about this soap cutter, I'm not going to show you every bar, but I do love this soap, is that this part right here is kind of wiggly. And when you layer it straight down, it hits this, hear that? It hits this little, there's like a little, let me move this and you can see. There's like a little slit for the wire to go into. So you actually have to make sure that you hold that so that that wire goes in that slit, and sometimes that results in a little bit of a crooked cut. So I don't know if it's because of me or because of the cutter, or maybe I just don't have it done correctly, which is a big giant possibility. But that's my only complaint with this. Just like cutting the cheese, right? Look at that. Little lemon on top. This soap, I told you, was like inspired by my mother, is exactly like my mother. Practical ingredients, a little bit of sparkle, and temperamental as hell. So here we go. We're almost done with this little loaf of lemonade. I'm a little bit excited because today is our going to the store day. I only get out every once a week. So today's our going to the store day, and I want to go to Target because I found these things called Poopsie Sparkly. Come on, y'all. I gotta have something. They're called Poopsie Sparkle Surprise. And you get this thing, it looks like a pop can. And it has this little doll thing in it. And you feed it water, and like the packaging on the like on the little syringe that you give the thing the water with, will say things like, instead of smart water, it'll say fart water. Or, you know, some ridiculous stuff like that, which is hilarious to me. So I don't know what, and like, so when you do that and you give it the water, it will either have a heart-shaped booty hole or it will throw up. And what it throws up is slime. So it's got like some kind of slime powder in it. And it's, that's the end of the loaf. You see, it was a little bit temperamental and I just had a little hard time getting it in there, but you know what? We'll cut that down. It'll be a good sample bar. Anyway, these Poopsie Sparkle surprise situations, it's like you don't know what you're getting, and then you get glitter and you get shimmer stuff to put in it, and so it's kind of like a craft and a grab bag, and it's got fart jokes. It's like I told Sonia, I'm like, how am I not a part of this company? How come no one ever said who makes the best fart jokes? Susan Rushing. So let's see if she's available. I don't know how they look. Some of their jokes aren't very good. I could do better. Poopsie Sparkle people. I'm your girl. Okay, let's cut soap. So you know your soap loses weight every week. I don't know if you care about that, but if I was soap, I would. I would like to lose weight every week. Buddy. Look at that. Look at that lemon. Yes, I'm a lemon. Hello. I'm here to see you. I love lemon smells. I really do. I don't like other fruit smells like berries and stuff like that. Oh, look. I'm tipping my hat. I don't love berry smells and stuff like that, but I sure do love lemon. I love lemon and I love mint, not at the same time. But I always thought I was kind of a spicy scent girl till I started making soap, and now I realize that, you know, I kind of like minty. I kind of like lemony. I like fresh, clean smells. That's why I like to chew extra minty gum when I'm wearing my face mask out in public, so I can, like, you know, have an aromatherapy moment. Calms me down a little bit. They say that mint in aromatherapy like jazzes you up. It's supposed to wake you up. But I'm going to tell you, if you put vanilla and mint together, it's like, oh, see, look, I'm going to have to cut this. Oh, Mama, you're cutting the lemon. It's okay. It's okay, baby. But I think that, like, vanilla makes you feel comfortable, and mint totally makes you feel like everything is clean. So for me, clean and comfortable, that's relaxing. So that's my favorite smell. So I'll have one little weird bar here at the end that I will completely and totally send off for a sample. And that's it. I get about 30 bars out of that big old mold. It holds 170 ounces of soap, and let me tell you, that's a lot. So you got to keep this wire clean or it will get kind of like tarnishy and, like, I don't know if rusty is the word, but it gets a little yeeky. But I'll show you one more picture. This is one that's cleaned up. I think I showed you that one already. But I already cleaned this up, which means I soap planed it and like did my little edges, like beveled my edges. Look how lovely that is. That's a pretty bar soap. And it smells super duper good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this very first soap video of mine. If you did, like and subscribe. And if you want to hit the notification bell, it'll tell you the next time my craziness is here. And I'm not just going to talk about soap. So I figured this is my channel. I'm going to talk about all the things that I do. And I do a lot of pretty groovy stuff. So hope you'll come and play with me. And we'll see you next time. Mwah. Bye. Love you, Micas to pieces.